The masagete, or
Din partea mea ți-am că uraganul și din partea băieților, prin stile cămătarul legenda României, pentru tăicuțul lor, melodia asta special. Încă de când era mic, nu mă speria nimic, oricine o încerca, pe loc îmi făcea plata, și de-a până să mor, eu n-am să rămân dator, că știi cu orice bătălie, dar ea sunt legendă vie. Eu n-am cum în viața mea să mă plec ca salcia, capul meu întotdeauna poate să stea plecat. Asta-i viața când ești rege, nu te îndoaie nicio lege, când ai grade ca împărații, dai valoare și la alții.
Herodotus described the masagete as living on a sizable portion of the Great Plain east of the Caspian Sea. He several times refers to them as living beyond the river Araxes, which he describes as running into the Caspian. Scholars have offered various identifications of this river. Herodotus had only a limited understanding of the geography of Europe and Asia, and may have confused several rivers in his statements about the Araxes. According to Herodotus' history, a number of different versions have been transmitted concerning the death of Cyrus the Great of Persia. One version, reported by Herodotus, continuity, Ammonus Marcellinus considered the Alans to be the former masagete. The close 4th century CE, Claudian wrote of Alans and masagete in the same breath. The masageters who cruelly wound their horses that they may drink their blood. The Alans who break the ice and drink the waters of Meota's lake. Procopius writes in History of the Wars Book 3, the Vandalic War, the masagete whom they now call Huns. There was a certain man among the masagete, well gifted with courage and strength of body, the leader of a few men. This man had the privilege handed down from his fathers and ancestors to be the first in all the Hunnic armies to attack the enemy. Evagrius Scholasticus, and influenced by the inroads of the Huns, formerly known by the name of masagete, Euphrosyus without opposition to those Ptolemaic masagete also invaded parts of northern India. Lear, a Russian and Indian linguist, has identified linguistic affinities between Indian and Central Asian, which further lends credence to the possibility of historical Quaker influence in northern India. Connection to the Sarka-Hamavaga, according to Gibomir Fendereski at the Circle of Ancient Iranian Studies, the masagete are synonymous with the Sarka-Hamavaga. In conventional wisdom, the masagete and Sarka-Hamavaga are depicted as neighbors and inhabiting an area beyond Jaxartes, present-day Uzbekistan, with the masagete occupying the area north of Hamavaga. The Sajtyl order are depicted as inhabiting the eastern littoral of the Caspian Sea between Hyrcania and Khoresmia, present-day Turkmenistan. See, for example, Cook, pp. 282–283. There is sufficient evidence in Herodotus to call for the reorientation of the geographical positioning of the Sarka so that Sajtyl order are placed in the Jaxartes watershed and masagete and Hamavaga are relocated to the eastern littoral of the Caspian Sea. There is also evidence to suggest strongly that the term masagete was a Greek name for the Sarka-Hamavaga. The term Sarka-Hamavaga did not appear in Herodotus. Instead, one learns of the Amyrgian Saka who formed a part of Xerxes' army, 764, a name that is said to have derived from the name of the plains, Amyrgium, that these Saka inhabited. It is equally plausible that the Amyrgian plain received its name from the Amyrgian Saka themselves, regardless by the process of elimination. Considering that the Achaemenian records in Susa and Nakshi Rostam identified the Saka as Hamavaga and Tigris order, one may conclude that Herodotus or Amyrgian Saka must have been a reference to Sarka Hamavaga, to further intimate the connection. The names Amirgian and Halmavarga are not phonetically that far apart for the Greek name to be considered a corruption of the Persian. The Achaemenian records and Herodotus suggest that Masagete and Halmavarga were one and the same, and they inhabited the present-day region east of the Caspian Sea and west of the Aral Sea. This area that presently is watered by Gorgonrud and Atrak in the south and the Oxus and Jaxartes in the north had a different look in the views of the ancient geographers. The Oxus and Jaxartes were deemed to empty into the Caspian Sea, thereby creating a milieu consisting of plains intersected by various rivers closer to the Iranian heartland. See, for example, Atlas of Ancient and Classical Geography, pp. 2-5. The coincidence of Masagete and Saka Halmavarga obtains from the correlation of a few shreds of evidence. First, Herodotus stated that Masagete were viewed according to some as a nation belonging to the Saka race. Second, Herodotus placed the Masagete in the plains that stretched eastward of the Caspian Sea, against whom Cyrus the Great led an expedition right after the taking of Babylon, according to an itinerary that Herodotus described to have included a campaign against the Saka. In reaching the Masagete, Saka, Cyrus crossed the Araxes, which in antiquity was viewed as a watershed area consisting of the present-day Eris River, southern Caspian littoral and Atrak and Gorgon rivers, and, possibly, the Oxus. See Atlas of Ancient and Classical Geography, pp. 2-5. Third, etymologically, many have concluded that the name Masagete meant Great Saka. Masagete, the reasoning goes, referred to Saga, Saka and Ma, or Massa, meant big, or great, so the whole name meant Great Saka, in the language of Persia or Central Asia. This etymology is dubious at best. One would be hard-pressed to find an example of the word Massa in any of the old Persian texts. The one word that would have meant great was mer, or mar in Sanskrit, but in Persian that would have dated to Middle Persian, as did Amavand. The equation of massa, with great, or heavy, or big, or powerful, is tainted apparently by the Latin notional connotation of the word form, massa, mass, or mass. If quantum of the Saka was the emphasis, then a more appropriate word for big would have been s*g. That meant numerous. Ma would have been moon. See generally D.N. Mackenzie, A Concise Pahlavi Dictionary. To understand what Herodotus meant by the name Masagete should be left to Herodotus to answer. The same way that Herodotus did not refer to Saka Tigraxorda and Saka Halmavarga by their Persian names, one should not expect him to have referred to Masagete by their Persian name either. At best, Masagete was Greek for a nation that was known to the Achaemenians by another name, as one finds no direct by-name reference to a group called Masagete in Achaemenian records. However, according to Herodotus, the Masagete lived in the plains east of the Caspian Sea, and the Amirgian Saka also inhabited a plain. Arguably, because the word nomos in Greek means pasture, the label Masagete may have referred to the pastoral Saka. The fourth factor that intimates a connection between the Masagete and Halmavarga is the place of milk in the cultures. Milk is what they chiefly drink, wrote Herodotus, I. 216, of the Masagete. For the Halmavarga, the importance of milk would have been in connection with the preparation of hom, which according to the Avestar, hom yasht, Yashna 10:13, was mixed with milk. If a nation is called consumer of hom, and uses milk to mix with it, then it is easy to see how milk in the Saka Halmavarga tradition too would be a chief drink. The key to the etymological significance of Masagete is likely in Masagete being a Greek rendition of Halmavarga, in which Halma appeared in the form of the first syllable, ma, and Saka was represented in sagete, or sakate. Therefore, Herodotus Masagete was a corruption of the name of Halmasaka. The synonymy of Masagete with Saka Halmavarga situates the latter on the eastern littoral of the Caspian Sea. This relocation is significant in that it provides a rational basis for the reference to the Saka of the marshes and Saka of the plains in Darius or Egyptian hieroglyphs, Susa statue and Suez stela. The Saka of the marshes were depicted in relation to a watershed resembling a lagoon-looking shape with rivers connecting to it, just like the Caspian would have appeared to the ancient geographers. For that reason the Saka of the marshes would have been the ones inhabiting this region east of the Caspian. By the same token, the Saka of the plains, referenced in Darius hieroglyphs, would have been the Saka who inhabited the plains of Central Asia and farther to the east of Jaxartes. It was no coincidence, therefore, that the mentioning of Saka Hamavarga by Darius preceded the mention of the farther Saka tajik+sikh, just as the nearer Saka of the marshes were mentioned before the distant Saka of the plains. The relocation of Saka Hamavarga to a region immediately east of the Caspian Sea is consistent with Darius' scheme of imperial administration. According to Herodotus, the method of administration employed by the Medes and later adopted by the Persians was to rule directly their immediate neighbors and then let the neighbors rule the peoples and lands farther out. 134. When Darius smote the Saka tajik+sikh, he appointed for them another chief. While it is not said whom he appointed to the task, it is significant to note that in Darius records after the campaign, such as at Susa and Nakshi Rustam, the name Saka Hamavarga preceded the Saka tajik+sikh. This would have made perfect sense within the linear administrative method. The Saka Hamavarga, who were closer to the Persian heartland, were put in charge of Saka tajik+sikh farther away in the plains beyond Sofdia in Central Asia.